Allan Aguirre with your Incorruptible 2-minute warning. We are in chapter 15. It's a long chapter of 1 Corinthians. We are continuing with this chapter. What are we on? Week 18? Let me check. Week 18. We've got 2 more chapters, and then we'll go to 2 Corinthians. This section is called The Resurrection of Messiah. Continuing. Messiah died for our sins, was buried, and raised on the 3rd day in accordance with the Scriptures. That's what we've read so far. Verse 6. Then he appeared to more than 500 brothers at one time, most of whom are still alive. Gives you context of where we are in the timeline, though some have fallen asleep. Verse 7. Then he appeared to James, then to all the apostles. And then in verse 8 it says, last of all, as to one untimely born, he appeared also to me. The Complete Jewish Bible says, and last of all, he was seen by me, even though I was born at the wrong time. So apparently when Jesus was walking the earth, when he was doing his ministry, whether it's 1.5 years or 3 years, apparently Paul was too young to be a part of it, or to be involved. And now he's older, so I don't know. Does that mean he was 9, 12 years old? We don't know. Or I don't know, because I'm not sure how old he was. For I am the least of the apostles, back to English Standard Version, verse 9, unworthy to be called an apostle, because I persecuted the church of God. Which is quite a revelation, right? To realize, imagine coming to that revelation. That's why I believe he was gone for as long as he was after getting saved, so he could get his pipes cleaned out. Verse 10, but by the grace of God I am what I am, and his grace toward me was not in vain. On the contrary, I worked harder than any of them, though it was not I, but the grace of God that is with me. I'm not sure. To me that sounds arrogant, because we do know he gets a little goofy with the leadership later on, Galatians and stuff, but I'm not sure if that's what he means there. So I'll just leave it there. Verse 11, whether then it was I or they, so we preached and so you believed. So there he's saying, regardless if it's me or one of the original 12, we preach, and so you believed. This next section, the resurrection of the dead.
The views and opinions expressed during our broadcasts are solely those of the broadcast producers, hosts, and/or guests, etc., and are not necessarily the views or opinions of the Travelog Network, its sponsors, or affiliates.